All right, ladies and gents. Earthlings. Been a while since I put something up. You know we like the esoteric, the occult, and of course DC Comics. And this is a big one, folks. Doomsday Clock number 3. My super duper special for whatever the date is here. I suppose it really doesn't matter, but we're gonna go over the masterpiece here. This is an absolute masterpiece. By Jeff Johns and Gary Frank, and thank them as well as your lucky stars for this one. No music, we'll run through the whole comic. Here we go. And as you can see, I want to point something out here real quick. That's good old Batman, right? Bruce Wayne, Earth Zero, whatever it is now. Main continual continuity Batman, right? The one we all know and love. But watch how this changes here. I'll show you. Because last issue, our team of Watchmen crossed over through the multiverse to what we think is the main continual DC universe. But I don't know if it is. And we'll be seeing that shortly. Essentially what you got here is a flashback to Watchmen number 1, Death of the Comedian. The updated Gary Frank and Jeff Johns version. So this is essentially a flashback scene. Flashback over. And of course, where would we be, right? Without the all-seeing eye always upon us. See my other videos, and the next one coming soon. I'm going to do the origin of that. It's everywhere in mass media. For a reason. Death changes a man. And this time the comedian throws Ozymandias through a window. But as we all know, Ozymandias is a bad motherfucker. Hang on, girl. You can't stop something that can't be stopped, huh? Very, very Nightwing-esque. And then back to where we left off in number 2 with Rorschach penetrating the Batcave. And this is what I want to mention, as you can see here. Batman, right? But that ain't the same Batman from the cover. I mean, that's Batman of Earth 1 from the graphic novel only universe, the Earth 1 OGN universe. And you can tell by the symbol on his chest. Totally different than what we've seen in the cover. And I thought that was very interesting and something noteworthy to point out. The dog-faced man. What is this here? It's just great panelage here, huh? What page are you on? And there it is again. The Earth 1 Batman chess logo. Very, very interesting. Extremely noteworthy. Rex Mason's Metamorpho, Dr. Kirk Langstrom's Man Bat, and then Lady Clayface, whatever that's about. Very odd that Batman's so accepting of this guy that just broke into the Batcave, right? Just gave him carte blanche. Just met this guy, snuck into the Batcave. But then again, no one can read people like the Batman. Here we go, folks. Big reveal time. Nathan. Unbelievable panelage, huh? Gary Frank is a real master. Maybe that's soon to be a Joker or something. Get a little Killing Joke feel from that scene there. And look who walks in. Two clowns walk into a bar. Get a real Baron Mills feel from this guy here. Aryan. The Aryans that run the American prison system, or at least did half decade back. Guy looks just like him, and I guarantee you that's who the template was for this crazy looking gentleman here. He works for you know who? The Joker. And that piques her interest. And here we go again with the invisible gun that he pulled out of the empty locker in issue number 1. Yeah, if you haven't read 1 and 2 or seen The Watchmen and or haven't been reading DC Rebirth, you're really missing out on some great material. Better than movie material. Not that the movies aren't any good, but the continual DC is a fun place to check out. Look at that. And the invisible gun works. BAM! Look at that, huh? There's a screensaver right there. Wow. Look at that. Masterfully done by Gary Frank. The Harley Quinn's definitely a contemporary of Harley Quinn. Ancestral contemporary.